Before you begin, make sure the tile and mortar set for at least 24 hours. Then, closely inspect the surface. Remove any debris with a broom or vacuum, and make sure to take out any remaining grout spacers. Next, wipe the surface clean, leaving it moist, but without forming puddles in the grout joints. Now you're ready to install. Before starting, make certain you have the right tools and materials: a medium to hard rubber float, fresh water, a grout sponge, a nylon scrubber, and microfiber towels. Using the grout float, spread Fusion Pro across the surface, filling all joints full. Work about 5 minutes at a time, covering around 30 square feet just before Fusion Pro begins to form a skin. Note, like most grouts, you can spread more Fusion Pro when conditions are cold, less when conditions are warm. Finally, use your float to remove excess grout, making certain the joints stay full. Unlike conventional grouts, cleanup can begin right away. Start where you began spreading Fusion Pro to loosen excess grout from the tile surface with a moderately damp grout sponge, working in a light circular motion, and re-wetting your sponge as needed. Continue cleaning the excess grout, shaping the joints as you go. Now return to your starting point for the initial cleanup. Lightly drag a semi-wet sponge diagonally over the tile surface to remove any remaining residue. Here's a tip. Make sure your sponge and rinse water are as clean as possible. Rinse the sponge often and refill your bucket with fresh water every 30 to 60 feet or so. If your surface dries out, re-wet right away. Then wait 2 to 4 minutes and continue with the cleanup process. Go over the surface lightly with a sponge or nylon scrubber. Keep an eye on the joints to make sure they stay full. Use a light touch and do not overscrub. The time has come for your final rinse and cleanup. And since you're working with Fusion Pro, there's no wait time. Making sure to use fresh water, drag a damp microfiber towel over the tile, removing remaining water or residue from the surface. After 2 hours, inspect the surface for streaks or residue. Give Fusion Pro 3 days to fully harden, a little longer in colder temperatures or in higher humidity. It can usually be opened up for light traffic at 24 hours.